Namaste and good morning. Hi, this is Destiny. If this is the first time that you are tuned into this channel, I invite you to subscribe to Destiny Forever Walks. That's my YouTube channel. I want you to dive deep into it and watch the videos. Watch the videos. Take your time and let the videos play. And I'm sure you're going to like the information that you're going to receive from this channel. I have so much information that's going to help you to grow to your greater and higher self. It's going to help you to be able to learn things like you never had even imagined or thought of before. There's a lot of valuable information. I do a lot of real talk. I do a lot of talk right out of the heart. I do a lot of teaching to motivate, to inspire, and to encourage. Because I want to help people to grow to the greater and higher self and become everything that the creator of the universe, God, has predestined for your life to be. And this is my destiny. This is my path and my journey. And this is the assignment given to me by the creator of this universe to help people to become the greater version of who they are. Guys, I'm jumping into this today because last week, but just this past week, I was on the platform of just a little something to think about, and I did several videos from that platform. Thursday, when I did a video, I said I think this will be the last video for a while that I will do from just a little something to think about platform. And I was like, okay, I feel like I'm moving on to another platform, whatever that I felt that the creator was pulling me to. So anyway, it was Thursday night when I did that last video. There is no coincidences, there is no accidents. I felt like, okay, that was done. That platform, I can move on. But I got up Friday morning, I was getting dressed for work. Just minding my business, going about my day, doing my meditation, getting prepped and ready for my job. And as I was in the bathroom doing my hair, bam, it hit me so hard. Why change hurts so bad? Ask the caterpillar. And I was like, what is this? And all of a sudden, the creator, he started downloading all kinds of information. He started giving me all kinds of wisdom. And I heard him say, just a little something to think about. And I was like, wow. So I do have another message to come from the platform of just a little something to think about. Hi guys, I am Destiny, and I invite you to come on in, sit down, take a paper, pens, or pads, or whatever, or take recorders and record this information. Get deeply and seriously involved. I'm just a vehicle that the Creator has me traveling to whatever path and journey that He wants me to go on, picking up whatever assignment or passengers, or delivering packages or messages. I'm just a willing vessel. And anything that I'm teaching, I'm either teaching it from my stories of my life during my lifetime, or I'm teaching it from my experiences. And oh boy, I have had a lot of experiences, but I did not really come totally in connection with my experiences until I started my spiritual journey, my transformation to my greater and higher self. I started my journey, my spiritual awakening, it was like over 5 years ago, probably about 5.5 years ago, I think sometime around 2015. But as I started that journey, still going down different paths and different roads and doing different teachings, but I felt at that time it was the place that I was being pulled. But sometimes we're going to have to do a whole lot of going down different roads and paths, and a lot of times it's not going to be the right path. But on that path and journey that you're on, you're always going to learn lessons. And I got out there from Christianity into the Hebrew Israelite movement. I was over there in the Hebrew. I was in Christianity all my entire life, from a kid all the way up to my very late adult life. But I got off into the Hebrew movement in 2014, and I probably stayed in that path maybe possibly about maybe 2.5 years. That I really, allow myself to be played as the creator had this part to be played out so I can learn another part of myself. And sometimes we got to go down different paths. It may not be the path that is meant for us, but that path is going to lead you to the right path. So as I continue going down the Hebrew path, bam, here it comes. I started coming into a different path. And I become to know about my spiritual awakening. I began to learn about my 7 major chakras within my body, the Kundalini awakening. I'm growing now to my higher self, and that was probably toward about the middle of maybe June, sometimes of 2018. But I fully became totally awakened in the latter part of 2018, probably around October. So here I am. That's just saying that because the topic I'm going to talk on today is talking about transformation and change. And change hurts. And I'm telling you, we got to go through some things, but hey, we're going to have to go through them. Regardless of the pain, knowing that there is something good that's coming out of this. So the topic again today is, why change hurts so bad? Ask the caterpillar. Now let me tell you something about the caterpillar, and I'm going to make a comparison with the caterpillar with the human life, the human life of people. Now the caterpillar is that little fat worm, has no beauty, has no really personal character. He just crawls around on that ground all day long, just eating everything that's in his way. He just eats all the time. And he's possibly in distress because he's not beautiful. He's not glamorous. It's not attractive. It's fat, chunky, and very disgusting to look at. Oh, it's a fat worm. But humans could be the same way. We become disgusted with ourselves. We don't like the person that we have become. We are become bitter toward us. We begin to hate ourselves. We don't like ourselves. And then what happens when we get frustrated with situations that's going on in our lives, when bills seem to overtake us and we can't pay them, when friends turn their backs on us or stab us, and we feel like we've been used and manipulated and portrayed by friends and families or whoever they may be, then we get bad news. Maybe we got a cut from the job, or we got fired from the job, or whatever the situation. We go through these bad situations, humans do. And what do? We know no different than the caterpillar. We come into our little place and we just start eating and eating. A lot of people eat to medicate the pain. A lot of people just eat not consciously aware of how much they're eating or what types of foods they are really putting into their mouths that's allowing it to go into their bodies, but just eating. Because it's medicating the pain, it's numbing, it's making all the distress and all the anxiety and all the things that you had to deal with that was so uncomfortable. It does not give you your place in your mind for it to come back at you, to beat you down and wear you down, to keep reminding you, because now I'm just constantly eating, and now my joy and my happiness and everything's going toward the food. But the caterpillar, he goes on, as he gets so much food, he gets so fat. And just like we do, we get so fat, we get so uncomfortable with ourselves, and we become very miserable. But the caterpillar knows that, hey, something in life has to change. I can't keep going around, crawling around on this dirty ground, getting stepped on. And sometimes many of the caterpillars got stepped on, didn't survive. They were smushed and they were killed. Others got stepped on, bruised, and damaged, and like we are sometimes. People get stepped on, bruised, and damaged, and a lot of times people just get cut right out, by people. Take their lives out, but they get hurt. But they know, the caterpillar know, there gotta be a better way. I gotta get up from this lower place. And we gotta see that we have to get up from our lower state, seeing ourselves in that lower place that I'm no good. I'll never amount to anything. I will never be anything. I'm not valuable. I'm not special. Nobody loves me. Nobody care about me. I would never have enough of anything. I would never have enough money. I can't even have a good husband. I can't have a good wife. I can't even have special children that would be good to me. And we just beat ourselves down. But we're constantly just like that caterpillar, pouring that food in, medicating the pain and the situation to numb us so we won't have to deal with that part of it. But the caterpillar knows it's a better life. I'm tired of crawling on my knees. I'm tired of being in the dirt. I'm tired of being going through the grass. That's how we are. I'm tired. But what you gonna do about it, people? Are you gonna get up and make the change? Are you gonna get up and take the situation and turn it around for your good? Or are you gonna take the situation and say, hey, Creator, I can't deal with this anymore. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. Until you get to that place and you make up your mind that I will not deal with this, then life is not going to change. You're going to be that, just like that fat little caterpillar, still running to the refrigerator or gouging food or hiding it in your house and your clothes so people don't know how much of the food that you're eating. You got to get to that place and say, I want to change. Yes, change hurts so bad. It really hurts so bad. And I said, ask the caterpillar. The caterpillar went through a transformation. But finally one day, after so many kicks and bumps and picked up by so many people, and then the caterpillar got crushed and mashed and whatever, and some survived it. They survived the hurts. They survived the rough handling. They survived it. But the caterpillar kept saying, if I could just make it to that tree, because I got to climb up there. And that's what we humans got to do. I got to make it to my higher self. I got to get from this lower place, this lower state of my consciousness. I got to get from this lower place of my thinking. I got to get into that higher place. So that caterpillar knows I got to reach to that higher peak, climbing up that tree to get into my higher state, because I know I need to change. Don't we know we need to change? We got to get off that ground, allowing ourselves to be beaten down, allowing ourselves to be placed in a place where we feel like that, hey, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. I'm not worth of any good. Now I'm eating so much. I'm fat. I'm ugly. I don't look pretty. Do something about it. Shed off that old self, that old skin, that old weight. The caterpillar, now he crawls up to the tree. When he gets to the tree, he started spinning himself this cocoon. He wrapped himself in this silk. And sometimes we got to wrap ourselves in something. So we don't, that mouth just, we got to wrap the whole body, even cover the mouth. Because if we don't, the mouth is going to talk yourself out of it, saying, no, you can't. You won't, you will never be able. Wrap it, baby. Wrap the mouth. Wrap yourself around that silk, just like that caterpillar. And after he builds that caterpillar, he goes into his cocoon. And just like we come in and we just get tired and frustrated of life and everything around us, we come into our house. And while we're in our house, we still fighting with ourselves. We still warring with ourselves. We still bickering with ourselves. We still denying ourselves love. We still not accepting that we are great, we are wonderful, we are beautiful, we are wonderfully and fearfully made. We're not accepting anything that the Creator God has said about us. It's always the negative voices that we are listening to. It's always the negative things that we are moving toward and creating more negativity in our lives. But in that house, we got hell going on. And we are spinning upside down, round and about. And that caterpillar is in that cocoon, going up and down and up and down. And all he got to do is say, I'm ready, I'm ready. But he fights, and he fights while he's in that cocoon. knowing that, hey, I have come to the end of myself. I am so fed up with what I am, what I become, my fat, chunky body, my useless self. I can't do anything. All I ever done was crawl around in the dirt and on the ground, eating bugs and ants and spiders and all those different things. There's a greater, higher self, but I gotta let go. But you gotta let go, people, just like the caterpillar has to let go. Let go. Let go of the things that no longer serves you. Let go of the things that has hurt you, has damaged you. Those things that has bruised your life. Those things that has called you out and they pointed you and labeled you as nothing and no good. You gotta let go. You gotta let go of all that fatness, that weight that you have placed on you, medicating yourself with food and food. Now you saying I'm ugly, I'm fat, I don't look good. Do something about it. It's time to make a change. So the caterpillar now he's in his cocoon, and sometimes when he in his cocoon, it could take several weeks before the transformation starts to take place. He has to wait for the chrysalis. That's that chrysalis that he has to wait for. That's the transformation part toward him becoming totally different from what he went in. He got to come out better. So whatever we go in feeling negative, feeling like we ain't nothing, never gonna amount to the good, we gotta know that, hey, I'm coming out better, I'm coming out greater, I'm coming out totally different because I'm willing and ready to accept the change. Sometimes the caterpillar may stay in 6, 7, 8 months, and I know sometimes they have stayed in their cocoon for maybe a year or so, maybe more. But you're gonna stay in your situation, people, just like that caterpillar until you make up your mind, hey, this is not me, this is not who I am, this is not who created God created me to be. I know there are greater, higher version of myself. I know I'm not all of this. I know I'm not this fat, chunky, this worthless, this fat thing that runs around here, has no value, does not see any good within myself. I'm not this. I became that because that's all that I will allow in my territory, in my space, in my mind, in my time. So after a while, the caterpillar now he's in his cocoon. He's swirling inside out, up and down. That's how we do. We go up and down. One day we're up. Oh, we're doing great. I got this. I'm moving to reaching my best success. And I got up. Then the next day, something come along, just triggered that emotion within you. Something that you ain't never really dealt with. You got to deal with problems. You got to deal with things, or they're going to come back and address you again until you started dealing with some things. When those demons, when the inside of you and those monsters come to test you, because these trials will come, they come to try to make you stronger, because the Creator God said that. You better be prepared, ready, and equipped, because life is going to suck the life out of you if you are not prepared yourself. So you stop going up, and then stop allowing your ego, stop allowing the world and people's ways of thinking to pull you back down to your lower self, your lower unconscious state of being. You are your greater, higher self. You are the creator, the God that was in you that created you for greatness. So that caterpillar like said, I got to empty myself. I'm tired of ups and downs and ups and downs and it's rolling around in this dark cocoon, this hell, this a place that is fearful, I'm afraid. I got to come out of this. And we got to do the same thing. Make up our mind. Today is the day I will change. Today is the day of my transformation. Today is the day I will program my mind from my lower self and I will become my greater, higher version that the Creator God has created me to be. So all of a sudden, the caterpillar, now he makes a turn down because he has to go through some exercises. People, we got to do some exercises with our mind as well as with our body. So he stretched himself. He turned down. So I got to shed away this old weight, this old fat body, this old skin, this old thinking, these old patterns. The caterpillar, no. And we got to shed some things. We got to shed away our dead old skin, our dead old patterns, our dead ways of thinking, our negative programs. And we got to shed away the thoughts and the things that people keep bringing into us, trying to keep us to living in that lower place where we'll never reach the greater place where the Creator God has called us. So he stays in there now. He's going to turn it down. And he's stretching. And he's trying to pull himself out because now his mind made up. And you better make up your mind. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to turn myself upside down, whatever I need to do to snap out of this old place, this old habits, these old ways, these old forms, this negative thinking, this all these negative patterns. I'm going to do whatever it is. I'm going to snap out of it. Then what happens? The chrysalis in that cocoon, that butterfly dissolves people. He dissolves himself. He becomes liquid. We got to dissolve ourselves. We got to dissolve all those old things that no longer serve us. So we can allow the Creator to start creating a new life. He wants to do a new thing within us. So once he dissolves all of that, it becomes liquid. Now he's forming new antennas. He's forming wings. He's forming new eyes. He's forming different things in his body, the legs, all that's being formed from the liquid. That's the chrysalis. The metamorphosis is about to begin. Because now ain't no going back because he had made up his mind. People, ain't no going back. Once you make up your mind, hey, you don't live that past. You don't live that hurt. You don't live that fear. You don't live your lower self. You don't made your mistakes and you're tired of that. Dissolve. Dissolve. Let yourself be dissolved. Come totally liquid. So the Creator can start putting new things within you. New ways, new eyes for new seeing, new ears for new hearing, a new heart for new thinking, new legs to take you to places where the Creator wants you to go. You know, all that has to become liquid. So once the caterpillar now, he's pushing and pushing and pushing. And takes a while. And it's going to take a while, so don't give up, people. Don't give up because I tried to push today and just like it just didn't come. The change didn't come. The transformation didn't take place. The change just was so hard. It was so unbearable. It hurts. And I couldn't take the pain. Take the pain, people. It's worth going through the pain because I knew you about to bust it loose. I knew you about to take control of your horrible life that you had lived. And it's about to transform you into a greater, higher self, a place that you had never lived and been. But it's worth reaching that place. So that caterpillar finally, after so many weeks, and he just pushed, he snaps. Bam. He shed that skin. He shed it. And then he busts himself out of his cocoon. And guess what happens? The transformation has taken place. The change has taken place. Oh, the hurts. Yeah, it hurt like hell. Yes, it was there. And even still hurting because he had to go through some rough channels. He had to go through some rough tunnels. He had to go through some rough pushing. It left a little pain on his body. It's going to leave pain on you, but you don't address the pain. You don't live in the pain. You got to move through it. So guys, that's the story about the caterpillar. And once he went through that transformation and he finally let go of all those things that no longer served him, his whole entire body changed. He lost that fat, chubby body, that chunky little fat worm, and he looked up and wow, he didn't even recognize himself. People, you don't want to recognize the old you. Once you make that transformation, you're going to see that new you coming out. That new you with wings now. I'm ready to take on the world. I'm ready to go to my higher, greater state. I'm not just going there just to go there and visit and come back. No, that is the ground and the plane that the Creator God has created for me to be. So people, let me tell you, people will often resist change because they are comfortable with how things are right now at that moment. I am comfortable. I have never done anything other than what I'm doing right now. I'm not changing. This is all I know. This is all I will tell people. You got to change right now at that moment. Well, the caterpillar is no different from humans. And he resists the change just like we do. The caterpillar is no different. And he resists change. He resists the change. He did not want to, he wanted to change, but he did not want to have to go through that transformation and that intense pain. But they're no different than human beings. The caterpillar, guys, has to suffer silently in a cocoon in order to become a butterfly. Hey, human people, we got to do the same. We come in our house house. We gotta shut the door. Hey, I'm not going back out there until I get up in my mirror, and I'm gonna have a heart-to-heart talk to myself. I'm gonna get up in the face of the divine creator God, and I'm gonna say, mold me and make me. And I'm not going nowhere until you bless me, creator God. I'm not moving from this place till I know that change has come, that change has taken place. So change is painful in the beginning. Horrible. It hurts people. But it's worth it in the end. The Bible says, he that endures to the end of whatever situation that you may be in, okay, how horrible, how painful it is, they shall be delivered and saved. So why is a caterpillar, though, as I was talking about, why is he wrapped in silk while it changes into that butterfly? I just told you. So you know why? I'm just telling a little joke. He's wrapped into that silk while changing to a butterfly. So the other caterpillars around him can't hear him scream. Hurts! Change hurts, people. Sometimes we don't want to hear people we don't want the people around us hearing us screaming, hollering. I don't care, baby. Let them hear you screaming and hollering. It hurts. It hurts. But I'm coming out of this. Hurts. But I'm not giving up. Hurts. But I am ready for the change. Hurts. But when you see me, you're going to see me in a different form. You're going to see me in a totally different way. My transformation has taken place. My metamorphosis has taken place. A new me is coming on the scene. Guys, as human beings, we have a tendency to want to fight change. Oh, we fight. No, you ain't taking this out of my life or away from me. This is all I ever had. This is all I know. This is all I ever been taught. My grandma taught me. My grandpa taught me. Mommy taught me. This is it. I ain't changing. Nobody ain't giving me anything different than what I already know. My pastors that taught me. People, get out of that. There's a whole better way of doing things. Things don't always stay the same. The Creator keeps saying, I want to do a new thing. He didn't say, I want you to stay in this old place and this old pattern doing the same thing. Get out of the old places and the old patterns and the old thinking, the old negative ways and the thoughts. Get away, because I'm ready to do a new thing in you. And I want you to know that. Sometimes you just got to let go, people. We got to let go so the Creator can get his hands on us. And as human beings, we have a tendency to want to fight the change. We keep resisting people. And whatever that you resist, it's going to persist. Whatever that you resist, it will persist. It will keep hanging on to you, holding on to you, keep hanging you down low. It will keep your back on the canvas, and you won't be able to get up. Resisting. You got to move to that greater, higher self and letting go of things that no longer serve you. People, we get so comfortable with where we are in our life. We get so comfortable with what we have, what we always have. We always had it. We get so comfortable because we become such a people that we want to say, oh, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. We just got to be in control. And once we get that thing under our control, we started mastering. We don't want to take a reach and step out in the unknown to go out there and see there's a greater than what I have here. Change is it's a great thing. It hurts, baby. It hurts like hell, but it's a great thing. So we get so comfortable with where we are and what we have and what is predictable. You know, it has to know that it's going to happen this way, that way. And I don't want no detours and take me away from what I know. I want to go do it the same way I've always done it. We want things predictable. Change means moving, guys, into the unknown, into those unfamiliar places, into those dark, scary places that you've never been. Change means detaching yourself from your old way of thinking. Now you gotta start reprogramming your mind into a greater, higher thinking. It means not knowing what will come. It doesn't matter though, because I'm ready to take that leap of faith. I'm ready to reach that place because I gotta believe that there's something in there that's coming out for my good. It means that we do not control the outcome, people. Not like we ever truly have any control over outcomes anyway. We don't control nothing, but we think that we are so high up on the place where, hey, I'm making things happen in my life. I'm doing it, baby. You know, ain't nobody doing it for me. You ain't doing nothing but messing up your life until you rewire yourself in your mind and you program yourself to the ways of the Creator God. Because He said, I want to do a new thing in you. Old things has to pass away and die so new things can grow. That's what the Creator is waiting for you to go in and say, I don't want this. I want to change like the caterpillar. I want to go through the chrysalis. I want to go through the metamorphosis. I always twist it up, sorry. So guys, it means that we are moving into uncharted territory. And sometimes that get really freaky and scary. But guys, listen, for some people, change can be really and very exciting. Oh, they're so happy because some people just got to that place like, I'm ready. And their minds are made up. But guys, however, for most of us, for most people, change can be so very scary, so frustrating, so tired, so fearful that we want to resist it as much as possible. But it doesn't have to be that way. And you tell yourself, it doesn't have to be that way. I can let go of my negative thinking. I can let go of my negative thoughts. I can let go of the negative programs that I've been programming to this world. I can let go of the labels that they label me as nothing or good. I will never amount to anything. I can let go of being that fat person that has no beautiful, spectacular body that's energy and all that. I can let go of all those things. Just like the caterpillar, I got to reach to that higher place. I got to climb up there so I can start the transformation. Yes, change hurts, people. But as the caterpillar, he got to that place. He realized, I ain't fighting this no more. I'm going to dissolve myself. And I am going to be liquefied. And everything's going to be transformed into a whole new different me. We can find a way to go within ourselves. Go deep within you, because that's where all your answers is. That's where your truth lies. And then you have to self-change. Yet you still remain stable in yourself. You got to still remain stable. And just as that large oak tree that stands solid tall, regardless of which way that the wind blows, baby, you better learn to stand solid and tall. Just like that